What is happening, everyone? Breaking news, breaking news. Probably broke like 2 or 3 hours ago. However, welcome to the show. Richard Hart documentary on Apple TV. Yes, yes. It's happening. It appears to be happening. I had to verify it myself as well. But yeah, I'll go through it. I'll show you the site. You have to sign in to see it actually launching. It's weird. I don't know why they don't show the date on the not signed in page, but you have to sign in to see it. You can pre-order it, $14.99. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, finally it's here. I don't know if it's available in all countries. However, it could just be streaming in the US, which I know that's not the answer that all our international Hexagons want to hear, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that Apple TV. We're gonna research it a little bit while we're here too, and see. But anyways, let me say hi to the chat. We'll get into it. Hex Catholic, really streaming all platforms. It's coming to apparently Apple TV, Apple Plus, that kind of deal. Something about iTunes mentioned there. Pretty cool. Look at the website. I'll pull it up in just a sec. Want to watch it online? Yes, I want to watch it again. I'm excited. I'm excited to do a viewing party maybe and watch it again myself. It'll be pretty fun. What's up, Footsteps? Welcome. David, how's it going? Yes, it is a celebration today. Got some more good news. Keep it coming, everyone. Keep it. Help from London. I don't know if you meant to say hello from London, but yes, I think hopefully we get it streaming over in London. So we got a lot of UK Hexagons. I know, excited to see it as well. J-Pon, welcome back. How's it going? Welcome. Little group there. DJ Bomber, how's it going? Yeah, you meant hello from London. Let's go on. Burbear, he's here. Yeah, Burberry, sweet Burberry Bear. He may have some friends. He may have some cousins coming in. You never know. He may have some cousins. He may have some. May have made some acquisitions here. Have a little bear family, little luxury bear family. You never know. All hail King Richard. All right. That is a pretty cool poster. He had a pretty cool poster. Chad of the Chad, he decided he wanted to get an extra pump in today by not only being strong physically, but strong mentally. So we welcome the prowess of your muscles, Chad Donnerschwanz. Wish everyone happy Thanksgiving. Yes, happy Thanksgiving. We're almost there. Almost Thanksgiving. Hopefully everyone has a good holiday. I want to stream today too, just because I'm pretty sure I won't be tomorrow. I'll be back Friday probably. But yeah, tomorrow is day off for hopefully everyone. If we could all relax. Astro369. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. It's pretty cool. I know. I'm excited too. Aloha, SMO Spider. Let's go. Oh, okay. I'm sure everyone who comes over for Christmas. You know what? That's it. I imagine all the Hexagons and all the holidays coming up. That's going to be cool. I'm going to show you the poll too, because apparently most people wanted to happen 2024. I was in that camp too. I was like, you know what? I don't think it's going to happen until 2024, but I am not in charge of strategic direction for the devs of the PulseChains, nor the devs of the streaming service people who are in charge of that. The producers, all those people. So yes, no longer am I. Yes, Burbear's back. He's back from time to time. He comes and goes. We'll say that. Wait a minute, give us a date. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. If you sign into Apple TV, you can temper the expectations of a date. But it's been on Twitter. Okay, maybe I haven't seen it on Twitter yet. All right, I'll get to it in just a second. I gotta support all the people who haven't seen the poster that I tweeted recently, and the other people tweeted. I think RT3 and other people have attached as well. California, is that like a covfefe? Is that one of those typos? I miss the days when Hex was bored at 3 cents for ages. Oh, so many cool eras of Hex. I'll say that. What's up, Handy Emma? Health from England. Hello, shout out to England. Shout out to across the pond over there. Just in time for Hex birthday. I know, that's cool. That is cool. We got the Hex birthday coming up on December 2nd. And highest stakes. We got the holidays, all that good stuff. Let me put on the screen now that we have everyone here and ready. So I've dropped the link in the chat. Check it out. If you just Google for highest stakes Apple TV, it'll come up. And Magic. Greetings to you as well, Monkey Magic. And so this is the page that if you don't sign in, you can't see the other details. So I'm just going to go to my tweet. So I'm not going to sign in, but I can show you what it looks like. Take a screenshot. So if you go here, again, I tweeted this and I saw other people tweet as well. Shout out to HVid. She was the first one I saw that let me know about it today that I saw on Twitter. Somebody commented on it too. $14.99 pre-order. So we are selling it. Yeah, we're selling it. Coming November 28th. So that would be, when is November 28th? November 28th, 2023. Why do I got a top day? Why can't you just tell me the day? Tuesday. Wow. Okay. I don't know why Tuesday, but I'll take it. I'll take it. So next Tuesday, less than 1 week from now, November 28th, we have it coming out. And you can apparently watch it on Apple TV. Maybe there's iTunes. I'm not sure. Apple Plus. Not sure what's going on with the different ways to watch it yet. I'm sure we'll hear more from the producers and otherwise too. But hell, I love it here. Starring Richard Hart, Lamont Black, Kelly Richmond Poe. Shout out to directors Patrick and Grant as well. I had Grant. If you want to go back and hear commentary from the directors, I had Grant. Maybe I'll have Patrick on next time as well. But I had a really good conversation with Grant. I clipped it out. I just type in highest of stakes. I forget what I named the series. There's like 10 clips of different segments of him talking about the movie, how it was made, meeting Richard, all that stuff. So very cool stuff. Very excited to see. So by the way, if you haven't left a review, please go and leave a very honest review. If you loved highest of stakes, especially, go get a review. We are killing on the reviews. I mean, overall, let's see, 98%. How many reviews are there? It's like got to be hundreds, right? Let's see. Where did I see that? 250 plus ratings. What's it say? Okay, I don't know if it says exact number of ratings, but yeah, people are still leaving reviews. Last one's October. Somebody wrote cringe, waste of time. Well, I'm sure the haters write reviews as well. So maybe we'd be at 99 or 100% had we not had some ones like this. But yeah, go leave a review. Imagine when it comes out. We got to 10x those reviews. Got to get those reviews up from everyone else as well. A lot of people seeing the film. I thought it was great. I really liked it. I did a review. If you type in highest of stakes review, I did a review after I watched it as well, maybe the day after or so. And I really liked it. Yeah, if you want to see the review, just type in RHMax highest of stakes review. I went through, probably 45 minutes, hour stream talking about it, but it was good. It was really good. And gosh, there's so much footage that wasn't in there. So much of the trailer wasn't in there. I'm just like, I'm ready for the docu-series. I'm ready for the next one. So the question is too, where can you see it? And I was like, where is Apple TV available? So I'm still kind of researching. For example, you click on the Apple support here. You can see United States and Canada. If we just search for Apple TV, where is Apple TV available? So of course we got the United States here. We got Canada. So yeah, did we have any Canadian showings? I'm not sure. Let me know, chat, if we had any Canadian showings. Apple TV Canada. So Latin America. Okay, apparently they have the app. So I wonder if the app means you can also, like sometimes you can just transfer and use the app in other countries. But then again, this is like, okay, maybe use a VPN. I don't know. Again, check with your local. I'm not advising anyone to do anything, but I think there's probably ways if they're doing restrictions around certain stuff, you may be able to, see what other people are doing to watch it, or go take a trip to one of the countries that do. Maybe it's a great excuse to travel as well. You never know. But it is awesome. Yeah, apparently it's Apple TV is available quite a lot of places. So let's look up the UK, United Kingdom. Yeah, it says Apple TV. So hopefully UK Hexicans, everyone else. Yeah, I mean, if you have a country you want me to look up here while we're here, but I will. Looks like it's pretty widely available. So fingers crossed that works out. Again, Tuesday, November 28th is the release day. And you can see that not on the website. You have to sign in. Once you sign in, it looks like this. Pre-order, $14.99. coming November 28th, 2023. Let's go to the poll. I did a poll recently, and so me and Gerardo were having a conversation. He posted about it, and I was like, I think it's better. I overall think it's better if we do it 2024 when we get more people are excited about crypto and they're going to actually watch it and stuff like that. And I stand by that. I still think that's a good idea too. But again, I'm not in charge. Thankfully, I don't want to be. So here, I'm just gonna vote. Why not? I'll pick 2024. And so just so we can see the results. I didn't skew it, marginally. So should we see it this year or next? One hand, the rest of the community wants to see it. Other people want to see it perhaps change lives for better. Again, more people see it, more people who can be saved, or more people are like, what a scam, and just ignore it. It's going to happen anyways. The other hand, I don't see max excitement buying in crypto right now. Maybe timing, if and when that comes, have much greater effect. Again, when people are crazy about crypto, they're more likely, in my opinion, to be crazy about watching crypto documentaries. We had 333 votes. 1/3 said this year. So only about 100 people, a little over 100 people answered the poll, said 2023. Funny enough, apparently they were correct. If all goes well, November 28th, it will be on streaming. It appears widely available. Again, maybe some more details here. Hopefully, I went through a bunch of different countries and stuff. It appears that it's going to be available broadly. So there you go. 2024 crowd. Most of the people, though, 2/3 people said, 2024 is fine. Again, I'm not ahead of strategy, but I think you can make a case both ways. It's not like a big deal either way. But anyways, just wanted to bring that up. And I'll go back to the chat here for a minute. Just give me just a sec here. All right. So what we got in chat? Looking at degrees back 10. Big Mac. Yeah. Big Mac. Big Mac makes me think of somebody was talking about, was it Big Mac crypto, something around I don't know, DOJ stuff or Binance or whatever. I can't remember. Good evening, Archie. How's it going, man? That's the son's birthday. Cool. Nice. Hexantina. Very cool. Son's birthdays are cool. 28th was the day of the phone call. Yeah, I know. I never really, again, all this court stuff, it's all like moving targets, I think, too. 28th is the day, and then they'll set another day, and they'll set another day, and can't serve them there, all that stuff. I'll talk about it in a minute, too. I think the strategy around Richard, maybe not being in Finland, for example, I think it's kind of interesting. I'll talk about it here in a minute. Multifer, how many cents will PulseX be in the future? I don't know. I hope many. I hope a lot of cents. The hex should not see solo right now. Apparently, that the market thinks it should be. However, of course, as Hexkins, we know, or we see a value that seems to be greater than what the market is pricing in right now. So never know. Maybe it'll go up later. Astro Andre Prince here. Oh, who was Andre? What was he saying? I must have missed it. Yeah, the commenter, the cringe. Yeah, that was one of the cringe comment. Yeah, yeah. I know that's the crappy part. It's like we all want it to be, at least, okay. I don't speak for everyone. I want it to be representative. I want it to be fair. I want people to see it. Oh, these people who actually saw the movie. How do you verify it? Hard to do. But I imagine there's plenty of people who haven't even seen it. They just don't like it. And they're like, oh, I'm gonna go write a bad review. It's unfortunate, but hard to see. Let's see outtakes first. Yes, I don't imagine we're never going to see this stuff. Like, why wouldn't they take it and go make other content for it? If nothing else, like, just drop it on YouTube. I mean, I could see them doing I do a new RH notable or vintage video every Thursday until May 2025. I could see highest stakes or Richard Channel or otherwise dropping, highest stakes clips every week for years, even for months or years or otherwise to promote. I'm sure it just came out a few months ago, and I can imagine them having, again, what came out, a lot of stuff wasn't in there from the trailer. Otherwise, imagine they have so much content, so much they could just build up, schedule, put it out there, and really be able to promote it for a long time. I could see that. Cancer really enemy? What are they doing with all the beavers? Hard to say. Don't they have beaver tails? Beaver tails is a thing, right? It's like a fried pastry deal. I remember seeing those in Canada. Cyprus, let me check. Is it available in Cyprus? Cyprus. Yeah, it says Apple Plus is available. Again, I'm just going from the website. Correct me if I'm wrong reading this. I'm just going to the website, the availability of Apple content, the stuff that's there. I see Apple Plus, Apple TV here, Apple TV Plus. I see other stuff. So, what's up, Hexagon Contractor? How's it going, man? Let's see, 24 be better. I think you can make a case either way, but yeah. I think 2024 has got a strong case, but it's not going to happen now. But I think it had a strong case for sure. That's why I voted for it. Voted for 2023. Yeah, man. Again, I try to look at things, what's good for the bigger picture and not what I particularly want or what other people particularly want. What is good for onboarding everyone? To me, it's when people are most excited about crypto. But you could also say, we could have a whole debate. We could go down all the pros. There's a ton of things. You could say, well, why does it matter that it makes a big splash and comes out when crypto is really exciting? Because why can't we just promote it a lot then? Why couldn't the momentum build up from when it was released? Nobody's going to say it's old just because it's 2023. You can it'd be a great, tons of points to bring out both sides of the debate for sure. Doesn't really matter now. We know when it's going to come out. Yeah, I wish it was longer. I know, man. I wish it was longer. I think the ending, a lot of people said that it was a little dark ending. I think that could have been lighter. But again, what if Glory comes, beat the SEC, all that? Part 2 could be pretty cool. Seeing Lamont continue to bet. Yeah, that was awesome. That was one huge win. One thing I didn't expect after the film came out was Lamont Black becoming like even his Twitter says like hexonomist now. He's like a hex economist, and he's tweeting. That's what I really like to see. I like to see like respectable people in academia showing the awesomeness of hex. That's cool. Like, we got artists, we got content creators, we got tech guys, we got devs. Let's see some academics. Like, welcome aboard, academics. Like, you guys teach the people what DeFi is supposed to be about, and teach them everything. Don't teach them. Don't hide the OA. Don't hide the controversy. Don't hide the criticism arguments. Show them everything, and then let them decide, do they like it or not? That's it. Don't need to convince them. Handy Emma 20th. Yeah, I think that got delayed or something. I'm not paying much attention to any of those dates, honestly. Like when they come, they're just going to come. It's just something to talk about. They can get moved around. If they don't serve in Finland, then it's like they're going to do other stuff. I've talked about it a little bit on Twitter as well. I've retweeted some interesting stuff, which I'll bring up in a second too. But I'm not taking the dates very seriously as some because nothing's set in stone. Like if that happens and nothing happened. Like it's not like this. It's not like in the movies you have this like whole, this stuff's going to happen. It's interesting that CZ is coming to Seattle though. I wonder if any local Hexicans will like hang out there and say hi. Nothing against CZ. People don't like him because CoinMarket. I don't think I don't think CZ himself was like hide Hex on CoinMarketCap. Like he didn't do that. Why would he? Why would he be paying attention to that dude's billionaire? don't care about anything other than what he cares about. So I don't think that was anything personal. I think people, if anything, people at CoinMarketCap had something against X, or was using the metrics to be like, oh, it shouldn't be shown because of some metric that didn't quite reveal the whole story, all that stuff. So I don't fault him for any of that. I think, if anything, he probably has a lot of libertarian values and a lot of self-sovereignty stuff, and did a lot of good for crypto. So I hope he goes on to do more good stuff for crypto. He just can't be, it's just not at Binance anymore. Umberto, how's it going, man? Your system shows green candles to high stakes. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Either way, I mean, I don't think, it's hard to say what we need, what's going to be effective. I don't think until people actually want to buy crypto and think it's going to go up a lot, not much is going to change in the first place. So something needs to make that happen, whether it's macros or whatever. That's just what I personally believe, not financial advice. Did a whole macro stream, a bunch of things that I look at. But yeah, hopefully we onboard a lot of people at this film. What's up, Davis? Welcome, welcome. Hex needs legit gangsters. Enough with the smart guys. Enough with the pencil guys with the checkered shirts and the pencils in their pocket, whatever, however somebody puts it. Yeah, CoinMarketCap gave you. Yeah. No, I don't think CZ was personally doing any of that stuff. I was going to bring up a couple of things too. Again, let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to go for another probably 10 minutes or so. I wanted to, funny enough, before I saw the news, I was actually going to talk about how most people don't care about the documentary coming this year. And then I saw the tweets and I was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna talk about that in a different way. Let's see. If you all caught Buck talking this morning too, it's pretty interesting about Binance. Oops, that's not the right link. Try to copy again. The keyboard goes to sleep sometimes. So pretty interesting. So he talks about, if anything, CZ settlement shows how systematic Binance was. The serious charges, CZ's getting slapped on the wrist. Too big to fail. Crypto style government took the money instead. This was one key issue, stay in the way of TradFi. Now they can launch ETFs and feel like they're dealing with reliable, regulated Binance instead of dodgy shadow bank. On the balance, I think this is bullish. Surprised BNB and crypto aren't rallying. Pretty interesting take. And then I did a poll. Chat, you got to help me out with this poll. Not letting you get by with the previous one. I did it, but tell me which one. Do you think the Binance press conference was bullish or bearish? Tell me which one to click, and we will not move on until you do that. We'll not acknowledge any other comments until chat participates. Interactive streams these days. All you got to say is bullish or bearish in the chat. I will click it. First one that says it, I will click it, and we will talk about it. Fast is the fastest. Shocking. Fast is bullish. Let's do it. Most people thought it's bullish. Don't have a lot of votes yet. Again, I'll post the link in there. Feel free to click it and vote. But we got 63% bullish, 36% bearish. And yeah, I thought it was bullish. That's my opinion. When I watched the whole thing yesterday, I listened to it, and I thought, I'm not like cheering for the government to like come down on these things, but I thought I can buy the narrative that, first of all, I took away the CFTC. They wanted to make it clear that they did this. They seem to be, he mentioned something, the guy on there mentioned something about wanting to do more stuff like this or being more involved in crypto. I can't remember how he put it, but I got the feeling like, hey, we want to show we're the agency wants to do this. So I was like, that's going to be interesting if they end up being the ones, because the SEC is getting a bunch of L's. They get some wins, especially big ones like 4 billion fines and involved in those type of cases. And then CFTC takes, becomes the regulators of crypto or otherwise, gets the SEC out of the way. And they seem to be much more friendly. So maybe that's a good thing. So that's one. CFTC seemed like they're very interested in being the ones doing stuff in crypto. And then the other one was the narrative of, hey, yeah, we got now Binance is regulated now. We can't have. There was some tweet I saw. I think it was. I actually watched the Altcoin Daily video. It wasn't bad. They get a lot of stuff for not liking our community, but the video they did about Binance, I watched, and essentially the narrative is that they shared some tweet about ETF doesn't get approved if like Binance is still like one of the biggest exchanges, all this stuff. So maybe they are clearing the way for everything. Okay, we're gonna get rid of FTX. Hey, Binance are gonna be regulated more now and all that stuff. And then, okay, institutions now bring money in. Zoom out for a minute and think about this. People always say, oh, if we could just get 1%, if we could just get the institutional people, all the funds or whatever, all this stuff, if we just get them to put 1%, allocate 1% of assets into Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever it is, crypto would go crazy. It would go to the moon, all this stuff. So if you think about it, if this happened, like why the ETF is a big deal, one of the reasons, that could be very interesting for price, sentiment, everything else. So it's like one of those kind of like obvious things nobody talks about and kind of gets lost in the weeds, I think, of like, why is ETF a big deal other than legitimate stamp of approval? If people start saying, they look around, what are we going to invest in? Hey, how about the highest performing asset class of all time? Now it's legit. It's got a stamp of approval. Why not? Like, I wonder how many managers of these funds and stuff will be looked at as negligent for not putting such a tiny fraction of the portfolio in that when they look historically how well it's done and now regulatory approval. That's a question I was thinking about yesterday. I wonder if it'll be looked at in that light versus before it's like, oh, that's risky, don't touch that stuff, rat poison, right? Yeah, I wonder if it'll be looked at that way. So bullish or bearish? I think it's bullish. Just top of my head, after I literally watched the entire thing, I listened to all the comments and stuff. I said, don't sound too bad. Now, I'm not saying I agree with any of the stuff they did or what they or any of the pretense or what happened. I know all that stuff, whatever. Just in general, the whole act of it happening and the results felt good to me, more good than bad. So let's move on. Let me get to the chat real quick, and then I will cover the last thing. We got some bullish vote. Thank you, SMO Spider. Appreciate that. A bullish and a vote. Yeah, I saw the poll go up a little bit. It must have been maybe that was you reflected there. Nice to catch you live. Yeah, awesome. Good. You could stop by Footsteps. If the SEC wins centralized and loses with decentralized, and Hexpulse wins. I think there's a lot of win-wins that could happen here with all the regulation stuff going on. There's not a lot of realistic scenarios in my mind where things don't go well for DeFi. There are some cases, of course, but there's not a lot of realistic cases that wouldn't literally remove freedoms and stuff that like people are just not going to give up. I hope not, at least. I mean, again, it almost feels like imaginary horrible, but hey, we got to do our part too. Like, I think pulsepetition.org, all the amicus briefs, all the fighting for crypto, all the people doing all the stuff they're doing. Like, if we don't fight for it, yeah, it's easy to lose. But I think we have some power we're wielding. So keep it up, everyone. Be watching on Prime next week. If you're talking about Amazon Prime, then if you have some more information about that, that'd be interesting. I've not seen anything but Apple though so far. Bullish for DeFi, bearish for Binance. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you could say a bull case for Binance because now there would be maybe accepted back in the US and all this stuff too, and more customers, I don't know. I haven't even thought about that. I'm not super concerned about what's bullish for Binance, but bullish or bearish. Because I don't use Binance. I use PulseChain.com. Anyways, let me get to the final thing. This is what I want to go over too. This was, I'll put it in the chat, 69 viewers. Shout out to 369. So Kinetics posted the deal here. I don't know if you all saw it on Twitter. If not, just go check it out. I like the interesting comment from Danny Spencer. Is this, I think, didn't he put together, is he helped put together pulsepetition.org? I feel like that sounds familiar. I feel like he may have been helped with that, and maybe that's why he has some interesting commentary as well. But if he did, shout out to him if so. Ever since the SEC filed the complaint with the court, they've been taking losses. For instance, the Government Accountability Office told them they were making up laws. Ripple's won both a judgment and appeal against them. They had to drop personal liability charges against Brad. I want to say garlic bread every time because you show me. Brad Garlinghouse. In the Ripple case, Coinbase is probably going to start cleaning their clock soon. Oh, I hope so. I certainly hope so. They're the ones, they're the big guns with the money up there. So hopefully Coinbase can seem like they got some smart people and some good stuff going on. There's a good chance the judge in the new Kraken case throws it out for double dipping. The library has appealed their ruling based on the other rulings against SEC and so forth. A new bill actually passed the House recently is seeking to eliminate funding for the SEC regarding crypto-related matters. Wow, wouldn't that be cool? What if they just took it and just put it over the CFTC like I was talking about before? That'd be interesting. And this is without objection from usual suspects who are anti-crypto. The list of positive accomplishments against SEC is probably much more greater than that. I just wrote off the top of my head, every day that Richard is not. So this is the interesting part, the most interesting part. Every day that Richard is not in court is a day he potentially see more reference points of new case law to use against the SEC. And another day he doesn't have to pay a bunch of attorneys to be in court. I don't know about you, but I'd rather have an attorney armed with a heel to the heel with lots of winning evidence than the other way around. Very interesting. So what I take away from this is, he delaying as a strategy. So delaying as a strategy to be like, okay, the SEC, CFTC, DOJ, all these, the government in general, they're going after crypto right now. They are going after all the people, all the companies, stuff like that. Let's see how that plays out. And let's give it time. There's no reason I need to be like he needs to be in that, in that whole deal. Like, just wait. If you can wait, just wait. And then once the thing settles, maybe you have some new case law. Maybe, well, that didn't happen in this case. Because if he does, everything happens right now, then he's the one, his case, our case here in the Hex community, let's say his case, I guess. That case could be, someone else could benefit. Maybe if all the stuff already went through, maybe Binance's lawyers and stuff are looking at this big, well, all this stuff, or otherwise they're using it. So instead, strategy is let everyone else go, and then we'll go once we have all the stuff here. We've already talked about, we got everything, every possible piece of information. Of course, that's betting on the good stuff to come out. That's betting on, hey, they're going to overplay their hand, they're going to lose some cases. New case law is going to be here for us to use. Of course, they start winning a bunch of stuff, that'd be a different story. But hey, yeah, it's funny. The genius billionaire founder seems to have a strategy. Everyone's like screaming, why this stuff? I don't understand. Uncertainty. Dude's got a plan. Very smart. He's got a amazing legal team. People getting stuff done. So that makes sense. And then why? So if he's not streaming, so that's probably makes sense. Why we haven't seen him stream from the castle for such a long time. Maybe he's at his other, I'm sure he's got more than one mansion, right? He's chilling there. Now, will we see him for the Hex conference, January 6th through 9th? I certainly hope so. I certainly hope we'll see him there. That'll be just about a year from the last time we've seen him streaming in general. But that's why. If you're like, oh, why is this bad? Is this showing up? Strategy. I know why everyone that's the talk about the other day. I see all kinds of bad takes all the time. That's one of the ones I see where people are just screaming like, why is he not doing this? Why don't we hurry up and get it over with? It's like, why does anyone think they have a good idea about what he should do? Why wouldn't the guy, the king of crypto, why wouldn't he know and his people know the best thing to do? I've said this before too. If Richard or his team or people or otherwise, if I ever see anything I don't understand, if I'm like, oh, why, that don't make any sense. Why do you do that? My first reaction isn't, well, they need to do the other one. They need to do the opposite. Like, obviously they're wrong. My first reaction is, well, they probably know something I don't know. I'm sure they're more experienced than me. I'm not a professional in whatever they're doing. So like, why would my opinion be relevant and considered? Or, I'm not saying it's not about him always making the right choices, decisions, blah, blah, blah. It's just me assuming I have less information than the guy himself and his team. So like, why wouldn't he be making this? Why would I expect to always understand every decision he makes when I'm not in the inner circle? I'm not there. I'm not part of the team. I'm not all that stuff. So that's what I want to say on that. Bullish on billionaire genius founders. I'll say that. That's all I have today. Again, everyone, shout out to the chat too. Can get to all the questions right now, but appreciate y'all joining me again. Highest of stakes, November 28th, next Tuesday, appears to be coming out. You can check out the tweet here. I'll drop it in the chat if you want to reference it or otherwise. And yeah, the Apple TV also here to top in Apple. And then again, go write a review. If I'm sure there's more people that that liked it and we give 5 stars and give a 1 star and probably didn't watch it. So if we could have more of those, that'd be great, because we haven't had it for a while, at least sorting it from the lows. So check it out. Go write a review. Highest of stakes. And we will get to see this thing pretty soon. It seems like, again, me twice. I can't wait to see it, and very excited to do so. So that's all I got for you today. Scivive 5555. Happy Turkey Day, everyone.